Welcome to the test for cadmium radical experiment. In this experiment, we will carry out some steps in order to confirm that the basic radical of the salt is cadmium. We will be using cadmium sulfate for this experiment. Also, the learner shall be able to define and differentiate between members of the second group cations and those of other cation groups. Classify inorganic salts according to their base radicals. Compare between cadmium-containing salts and other members of the same group in terms of chemical structures, properties, and reactions. Identify cadmium radicals containing salts experimentally. Select the appropriate reagents to detect the presence of cadmium radical and balance the chemical equations of chemical reactions. Let's begin. You can track your progress using the progress bar at the top of the page. Step 1. Put a small amount of the salt in a test tube by spatula. Observation: the salt is in the form of white crystals. Then add from 1 to 2 milliliters of water, then shake the test tube well. Observation: the salt is soluble in water. Step 2. Put a small amount of the salt in a test tube by spatula. Then add drops of dilute hydrochloric acid. Then add hydrogen sulfide solution. Observation: a yellow precipitate is formed. Don't get rid of the precipitate in the test tube, as we will use it in the next step. Step 3. Add a small amount of dilute nitric acid to another test tube. Then heat it on the Bunsen flame. Then add it to the yellow precipitate. Observation: the yellow precipitate is soluble in hot nitric acid. Result: the acidified salt reacts with hydrogen sulfide solution, resulting in yellow precipitate of cadmium sulfide, which is soluble in hot dilute nitric acid. Step 4. Put a small amount of the salt in a test tube by spatula. Then add from 1 to 2 milliliters of water, then shake the test tube well. Then add drops of confirmatory test reagent sodium hydroxide. Observation: a white precipitate is formed. Step 5. Add more sodium hydroxide to the white precipitate. Observation: the white precipitate does not dissolve in excess of sodium hydroxide. Result: the salt reacts with sodium hydroxide, resulting in white precipitate of cadmium hydroxide, which is insoluble in excess of reagent. Step 6. Put a small amount of the salt in a test tube by spatula. Then add from 1 to 2 milliliters of water. Then shake the test tube well. Then add drops of confirmatory test reagent ammonia solution. Observation: a white precipitate is formed. Result: a white precipitate of cadmium hydroxide is formed, which is soluble in excess of precipitant. Conclusion: the basic radical of the salt is cadmium. The experiment has been completed.